And we understand a lot of people from around North Alabama helped donate to them.
So proud of that.
Right. Well, Kentucky's governor did say at least 37 people have died because of those floods. It's the country's deadliest non-tropical flash flood since 1977. Many people are also without power, and now leaders are worried about the dangerous heat moving into that region.
Once it dries up through the day, it's just muggy, humid. People will suffocate. A lot of people on oxygen that don't have power are already suffering.
The state's governor says hundreds of people are still missing as well.
You got to think, these floods, deadly floods now in East Kentucky. It was just a few months ago, late last year, when West Kentucky got hit by those deadly tornadoes. So that state is dealing with it. Carson from Kentucky, so this has to be personal.
Yeah, it's been rough. And you know, something else we don't really talk about, guys, Eastern Kentucky, it's one of the poorest parts of the country. So they are going to need several months, several years to get back on their feet. It's nice to see that folks here in North Alabama are going to be helping our friends up in the bluegrass. Our thoughts, of course, are still with them. Back here in North Alabama, it's just a good old-fashioned summertime day, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. Temperatures in the lower 70s on the Way 31 Skycam Network. If there's any good news this morning, not dealing with a whole lot of fog. I have a little bit of fog out of Marshall County by the lake, but that's all. Quiet start to your Wednesday morning. We're dry on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. Will stay dry this morning, but by the afternoon, those pop-up thunderstorms will be back in the forecast. But those storms will not do much to cool us down. In fact, they may make things worse. 93 is our forecast high. The best chance for those storms during the afternoon, starting around 3 o'clock. Then they'll start to wind down once you get closer to sunset by about 7 tonight. Heading out to Toyota Field, Trash Panda's taking on the Tennessee Smokies tonight. First pitch, as always, at 6:35. You can watch that game over on this TV, channel 31.6. Can't rule out a delayed start, perhaps, due to one of those downpours nearby Toyota Field, but we'll get this game in tonight. Temperatures at first pitch at 88, and we'll drop to near 79 degrees by 10 o'clock tonight. Something we haven't mentioned a whole lot in the last couple of months, the pollen. We're starting to transition just a little bit with our pollen forecast. You notice that grass pollen is now down into the moderate category, but as we're inching closer to the fall, we're getting closer to cooling things down finally, that ragweed is going to be coming into play. For now, it's in the low category, so it's not too major, but I would expect as we go through the rest of August and eventually into September, we'll start to see that grass pollen go away and that ragweed will take full control. Here we go with future radar. This is noon today. You notice most of us, if not all of us, are still dry at lunchtime. I will say this particular forecast model I'm showing you is keeping a lot of us dry, not showing much in the way of heavy downpours this afternoon, but given how humid it is and how much moisture there is in the atmosphere, we're going to have hit and miss thunderstorms this afternoon. Just keep an eye on the skies. Those storms wind down past sunset. It's quiet overnight. Waking up Thursday morning, perhaps a bit more cloud cover. And as we go through the day tomorrow, you guessed it, more showers and storms back in the forecast during the afternoon before we dry out past sunset. With the scattered nature of these thunderstorm chances over the next 7 days, really, we're not going to see much rain. We may see a tenth to a quarter inch of rain, but it's not really going to help us with our drought concerns very much. We'll get another update on the drought monitor tomorrow. Otherwise, it's just downright hot. Highs staying in the low to mid 90s. Classic August heat. Our average high this time of year is 92. Our hottest day in the 7-day forecast is Saturday when we hit 95. There's that 7-day. Stagnant, I know, but it is August after all. Highs remain in the 90s, lows in the 70s with those pop-up storms each and every day.